Hey, what's up everyone? I've got another case review video for you today for the Samsung Galaxy Note7. It's brought to us by Ringke, and we're going to be looking at 7 of their top cases. Ian here from Udroid Mania, and you're watching my full review. So let's get to it. First up, we're starting with the Flex S. This is a new case style. It's one piece and made from a TPU and a textured leather. It installs in a breeze. As you can see here, this case has also been military grade tested and said to be impact resistant and more. This case looks and feels awesome in the hand, but I can show you better than I can tell you, so let's take the tour. Starting along the bottom of the case, you'll find nothing but precision cutouts, with plenty of room to access your S Pen. You'll notice that Ringke gives you a cutout for a lanyard if you need it. You'll also find that the sides of the case have been beefed up for drop protection, which brings us to the volume up and down buttons, which are both clicky and responsive, just as you'd expect. Up top, we've got the cutout for the noise cancelling microphone, and moving on to the right hand side, we've got the power button. On the back of the case, you'll find a decent sized well for the camera, flash, and heart rate monitor. And check out this Ringke branding down below. It looks good, right? Lastly, check out this bezel. It runs the perimeter of the display, so your phone definitely feels protected. You can find this case on Amazon for about 13 bucks. The link's down below if you're interested, so go and check it out. Next, we have the Ringke Air. It's ultra thin and ultra light, yet it's A10G drop certified. So it sounds like you get the best of both worlds here. It's a one-piece case that's made from a flexible TPU and rated easy when it comes to the install. This case was built to maintain the sleek and slim profile of the Note7, and I think that Ringke may have just pulled that off. So let's take the tour to find out. Along the bottom, you'll find nothing but perfect cutouts, and getting to your S Pen has never been easier because there's plenty of room here. Here's the trademarked lanyard cutout, and let me ask you, is this something that you guys even use? I'm just wondering. When it comes to the volume up and down buttons, they're perfectly form-fitting, so they respond nicely. Up top, there's the noise cancelling mic cutout. On the right hand side, you've got the power button, which gives a nice amount of feedback. In terms of the camera, I'd say you could use a deeper well here, just for a bit more protection. And down below, the Galaxy Note7 comes shining through. If you're looking for that lay on the table support, you've got a little here, but I'd say nothing more. You're gonna need a screen protector. I found this case to be very affordable, on Amazon of course. It's 8 bucks. The link is down below if you're interested, so go and check it out. Next up, we have the Ringke Fusion. This is a staple case that I keep in my collection for every phone that I have. One thing that I like is the fact that this case now comes in different bumper color options. I think that this is new for the Note7 and it's a really nice touch. This is a one-piece case made from a TPU and a polycarbonate. The install is easy here as well. And with that out of the way, it's time for the tour. Along the bottom, the cutouts here are designed to be tailored and perfect for an impeccable fit. And check out the beefed up corners here because you're also getting additional drop protection. When it comes to the buttons on this case, they've been newly designed to be more natural and responsive. Up top, it's clean, just the noise cancelling mic cutout. And on the right hand side, the power button. Below that, you've got some Ringke branding. In fact, it's so subtle that blink and you'll miss it. On the back of the case, I've got the same comment for the camera cutout. We need a little bit more protection. This case is designed to resist scratches, and they've even upped the ante there. I'm really liking these design changes because it seems like they're listening to their buyers. This case goes for 11 bucks on Amazon, and the link's down below if you're interested. So go and check it out. Next, we've got the Ringke frame. This is also the first time that I've seen this case before, so I'm assuming that it's new as well for the Note7. Either that or boy have I been sleeping. This is our first two-piece case today. It's made from a polycarbonate and a TPU. In terms of the install, it's also the most difficult in the bunch. You need to make sure that you get your finger in that little notch on the back of the case in order to separate the two pieces. Once that's done, you can go ahead with the install, and at the same notch, press down until you hear the snap. So here's our first look at the front of the case. And now the back. How's that look? Because it's time for the tour. Along the bottom of the case, you'll see here that it also has nicely machined cutouts, and even though I haven't shown you yet today, there's no issues accessing the ports. When it comes to the volume up and down buttons, I found these to be the most clicky today, and I like the sound and the feel here. Up top, you'll notice the notch for separating the case. Not really quite sure how I feel about that. I think I like it better when it's nice and smooth. On the right hand side, the power button has a nice clicky responsive feeling as well. And further down on the right hand side, you've got some Ringke branding. On the back of the case, when it comes to the camera cutout, the same holds true again, a little bit more protection please. One thing to note with this case is that it does add a little bit more bulk to your phone, which makes the Note feel a little bit wider. When it comes to the bezels, this is probably your best bet today. You can get all of this for 10 bucks from Amazon if you're interested. The link's down below, so go and check it out. Next up, we've got the Ringke Fusion Crystal, and like the name implies, it's crystal clear to show off the shape and form of your Note 7. It's made from a polycarbonate back and a TPU bumper. This case is also drop certified, and that's a good thing, especially since the Note 7 is all glass. Being that this is a one-piece case, installation is super easy, which is good for us because we're ready for the tour. Along the bottom, the cutouts are just what we've come to expect. They're spacious, so all our ports are readily available. So you've got this cutout for your lanyard here, and I'm sure you've got one available, so why not go ahead and use it? The volume up and down buttons are solidly placed in the TPU bumper here. They're raised and feel pretty good when pressed. Up top, now this is more like it and what I expect for the noise cancelling mic cutout. On the right hand side, when it comes to the power button, you'll find it waiting, wanting to be pressed. To complete the right side, there's some subtle Ringke branding here etched into the side of the case. On the back of the case, I've already asked for more protection for the camera, so we're moving on. This case is crystal clear like I mentioned. You're going to get some anti-scratch protection, as well as a decent sized bezel to run the perimeter of the display. But I'm going to say it again, pair it with a protector. This case is also available from Amazon. It comes in at about 9 bucks. The link's down below if you're interested, so go and check it out. Next up, we've got the Ringke Slim. Here we have a one-piece hard polycarbonate case. It's ultra sleek and slim. And of course, just like many of the other cases before it today, it's military drop certified. Being one piece, you can see here that the installation was easy, and it looks really good on the phone. And I gotta say, I'm really liking this frosted color here. So let's take the tour and you'll see what I mean. For the last time today, starting with the bottom of the case, you've got nothing but appropriate cutouts here. Everything's accessible and in perfect working order. On the left hand side, it wouldn't be a Ringke without the cutout for the lanyard. Moving up, you'll find that the volume up and down buttons are left exposed, and that's great. So you know those work just as you'd expect. Up top, one last time, we've got the cutout for the noise cancelling microphone. On the right hand side, you've got the exposed power button. And I'm just going to say it right now, if you're into thin cases, this might be one you'd want to consider. Even though this case is drop certified, are you sure you want to put that to the test? Personally, I'll pass. On the back of the case, this is a little better when it comes to protecting the camera, so I'll take it. And lastly, along the bottom of the case, you've got some Ringke Slim branding. Like I said, I think I'm liking this case. This case comes in at 8 bucks on Amazon. The link's down below if you're interested, so go and check it out. Last but not least today, we've got the Ringke Fusion mirror. And since we've already covered the Ringke Fusion today, and this case isn't really that much different, we'll jump right to the tour. I'm not going to talk you through this one, which is why I put it last, but rest assured I'm coming back after the tour. The Ringke Fusion mirror is available on Ringke's website directly, so if you're interested, the link's down below, so go and check it out. Today, we've seen 7 top cases by Ringke, who seems to be stepping up their game. These cases come in multiple colors, several designs and styles. Many, if not all of them, were military drop certified. They all have precise cutouts, support for wireless charging, and all are highly affordable. With the release of the Samsung Galaxy Note7, with these additional cases, Ringke has gotten themselves into the mainstream game. You've got high quality, availability, and pricing, all wrapped up in one. Ringke now has a case for everyone, and more now than ever, I'm saying their cases are definitely a go. Okay, so there you have it. We've just seen 7 top cases by Ringke for your Samsung Galaxy Note7. And shout out to the folks over at Ringke for sending out a few of these cases for review. Thank you. As you've seen today, they're stepping up their game and really giving us the things that we want in a case, all while keeping everything affordable. And speaking of affordable, At the end of this Galaxy Note 7 case review series, I'm going to be having another giveaway. We're about 2 weeks out, so make sure that you stay tuned for that, because it's going to include every case that you see. If you're new to the channel, now would be the time to go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on content like this. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one.